Do you believe unicorns exist? A father and daughter found out the hard way. Elliot was driving his daughter to a job interview when his pollen allergies kicked in and he sneezed. In those few seconds of distraction, a white horse suddenly appeared in the middle of the road. By the time Elliot reacted, it was too late. The horse lay on the ground crying out in pain. Elliot grabbed a tire iron for protection. As they cautiously approached the animal, getting closer, they realized something was wrong. This wasn't a horse at all. It was a unicorn, purple blood flowing from its wounds. Elliot paced back and forth, worried about being late for the interview. The unicorn let out a piercing cry, its horn glowing with blinding light. Ridley couldn't help but reach out and touch the horn. Instantly she was transported to a kaleidoscopic world, as if standing at the center of the universe surrounded by colorful nebulas. Elliot watched his daughter fall into a deep trance. Unable to wake her no matter how loudly he called, he raised the tire iron and struck the unicorn's head hard. Purple blood splattered across their faces, until the unicorn finally fell silent. They sped off toward their destination, a lakeside mansion. To avoid anyone discovering the dead unicorn, Elliot loaded the body into their car. He'd been invited to become the wealthy family's attorney. The patriarch was dying of cancer, and wanted his affairs in order before he passed. Elliot pulled out his prepared proxy agreement, but the text appeared strangely blurry. When he removed his glasses, everything became crystal clear. He couldn't understand it. His nearsightedness had miraculously vanished. Meanwhile, Ridley went to the bathroom to splash water on her face and clear her head. She was still reeling from killing the unicorn. When she dried her face with a towel, she gasped. The birthmarks on her face had completely disappeared. This was the same towel she and her father had used to wipe the unicorn's blood from their faces. Purple stains still marked the fabric. Ridley began to piece together why her marks had vanished. Back in the car, the supposedly dead unicorn's horn suddenly began to glow, gradually restoring the creature to life. The unicorn burst through the car window, desperately trying to escape, only to be shot dead by the mansion's security guard. Though the unicorn was dead, its value remained. Ridley explained how the unicorn's blood on her skin had instantly erased her facial marks. Elliot was amazed to discover his vision had been restored by the blood too. Even his chronic pollen allergies were cured. Hearing their story, the dying man saw a glimmer of hope. He urgently asked about side effects. When they said they felt fine, he immediately summoned his medical team to research using the unicorn to cure his cancer. What they didn't know was that the unicorn's revenge would make them pay dearly.